I think it's mainly about errors. Who makes the least will win. I think Marc Bijsterbosch compared to Gillespie has more touch and more feel and finesse. Knows a little more, but regarding the shot selection, it will be many times a debate between the two players of a team. But it's not about finesse, it's not about spinning the ball and all that. It's about making the ball when you need to. And Gillespie showed in the previous match he has that in him. But this is a glaring mistake in the opening rack.
Yes, indeed. Scott Gillespie missing that one ball by a fair margin.
Now the good thing for Bijsterbosch is that Niels Feijen's cue ball in general is very good. But that goes for all champions. So once in control of the table, as in their first round match, you know, running the balls, they looked all right. They also played together in the German Bundesliga for Team Oberhausen. And in Holland, the Dutch team, they've played and practiced and shared information a lot. You know, there's not much getting used to there for Bijsterbosch. Just the setting, live television, Matchroom. This is the thing, the sort of thing that he has worked for all those years.
Of course, Niels Feijen, winner of the Whirlpool Masters just a few months ago in Gibraltar. What a victory that was for him. So satisfying after coming off 8 months of a bad elbow
and redeeming himself against Orcolo, Boyes, and Shane.
Yeah, what a run through that event, and wasn't even sure up to about 2 weeks before the Masters that he was even going to be able to play. You can imagine a player at his level who's won world titles, multiple MVPs in the Mosconi Cup, Whirlpool Masters. What that must feel like for many months, wondering if you'll ever even get a chance to play again.
Yeah, in all sports, it's often that chronic injury. It has happened before that a chronic injury makes a player come back double as hard, double as motivated.
Nicely done to maintain position on the green 6, the next object ball.
Now twice across with low left. Don't hit it too hard. The more angle you have, the less speed and the more spin you need. And that was that high-pitched sound. Hitting that cue ball all the way on the outside.
And that all came off of a missed one ball by Scott Gillespie.
A great break by Holland in rack 2 saw them pocket 4 colours before a brief skirmish over the one ball temporarily slowed their advance. Eventually they ran out to lead by 2.
So Gillespie's miss on the 1 is now punished double time. Rack cleared. Second rack 1. Now good break off by Niels. The 4 is clearing, so they have a shot on the 2. They have a shot on the 2. I'll give you a bank, Niels. Because he's far away from the 2 with a slight angle. Keep it simple. They both are good bank pool players and they know it from each other. So bear down. Clean pot. But the cue ball has traveled forward slightly too much. I don't think Feijen can stiff this bank. Stiffing a bank means shortening the angle out. Can play the 3-ball. Cut it to the other short rail and let the cue ball loose a little more. Focus on the cue ball, getting it towards the 7.
Whoa.
He did stiff it.
Does know a few things about bank pool.
Nice.
Bijsterbosch, does he regularly go to
Derby
say
City?
the Derby City also?
Well, he's
'Cause
been
I know
there.
Niels has been there
Yeah,
a
he's
thousand
been there.
times.
He was there last year. He was there last year.
Or for those of you who are wondering what we're talking about, well, I'll tell you after this shot. Wow, they're really potting well.
Yeah, he's probably the straightest cueist of the two.
Mm.
Bijsterbosch.
Well, bank pool is a game pretty much exclusive to the Midwest in the United States. States like Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana.
The Hague, Holland.
Oh, and now
Yeah, no. There's one bank
Ooh.
pool and one pocket room in Europe. What happened here?
Niels.
Turnover ball. We
That's a
got
big
relaxed,
turnover.
and he took his eye off the ball. It's the only way he could have missed that 5.
Disappointing, to say the least.
As soon as he released that ball, Gillespie, he felt that he had underhit the shot. But for Eagle Eye, Jayson Shaw, this shouldn't pose a problem. It's close to the rail, the 9, but close to the pocket as well. Take your pen and mark it down. Turnover ball. And the first point on the board for the Scots.
In the 4th, a scratch on the break by Scotland saw them surrender the table to Holland, who ran out to lead 3-1.
Right now, Scotland in a deep battle here with Holland.
Welcome back to Shanghai for the World Cup of Pool. It's Holland against Scotland, and the Dutch currently lead 3 racks to 1. In the 5th, a break and run out by the 2-time runners-up Holland saw them press home their advantage over the Scots. A big miss on the 6th ball by Marc Bijsterbosch in rack 6 presented Scotland with the chance to run out the colours. Another scratch off the break by Scotland was duly punished by the Dutch duo, who moved further in front.
And that is a commanding 5-2 lead.
In the 8th, Holland's clinical finishing saw them make it to the hill.
But this one is going towards an easy victory for Holland.
The Dutch broke in the 9th, pocketing the 1 and 5 balls. They then followed it with the 2 before a long spell of play saw both teams chasing the 3. Scotland are now at the table with commentary from Ted Lerner and Alex Lely.
The carom is on the 3 to make the 4. But it's not a hanger. The cut to the left is ultra tight, to the right. Very distant from the pocket. They had a great run against Canada. Jayson Klett and Alex Pegulayan. They were trailing 3-0 and then overtook the match. But today it's just not clicking between Gillespie and Jayson Shaw. No effort whatsoever by Feijen to protect the cue ball. Played the object ball only. Don't think he ever intended to position the cue ball in front of the 8.
Well, it hits the point, and is that on?
I believe it is that.
That caromed off that knuckle there in the side. They seem to be have an air of an inevitability about them, Scotland. It's just a matter of time for their opponents to close out the match. Certainly looks like it now.
Well, Niels is not going to miss this shot. It's all about the position.
They'll go on
all
to
the
play,
way back.
They'll be going to play Austria, which should be entertaining. Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals race to 9. Semi-finals still a race to 9. And then the final a race to 10. Would be a sigh of relief for the players getting to the stages where they would be racing to 9. Makes a world of difference, 7 or 9. So the last 3 nails to drive in Scotland's coffin.
The Niels.
Well, the Niels is a little bit off.
Yeah, he is.
You know, he will not lose a minute of sleep over it. Because the overall performance has been good, satisfactory, successful.
Oh. I was thinking that. And here, look at this.
When I said that successful, you probably thought, don't say it.
They've had some
Rolls.
bad misses. Just Scotland's just not really been in this match mentally at all. But can they make something happen?
Leaving nothing on for Niels, other than a bank. Play the 8 and make sure to get that cue ball down.
Oh, what a way to finish it. Well, he had a couple of errors throughout this match, but that one brings a smile to his face. Bijsterbosch finishes it off for Team Holland. They take down a rather dispirited Scottish side